If you can't go left, you can always try right. If you can't go right, you can always try forward. But no matter what you do, we'll always create a memory because you are special.
Hello and welcome to RBV, the Milestone Whisperers, where we discuss milestones and the journeys to get to them. I'm your host, Dr. Rashida, and today I have a very special guest, Ms. T.R. Monroe, an author, and I'm so excited for our conversation today, Ms. Monroe.
Yes, me too. This has been hard. I mean, the enemy has been trying to stop us for some reason.
Yes, but I am really looking forward to our discussion about your mission and your the way that you're helping people with their healing process.
That's been now.
So your book series is Healing and Freedom. It's called the
Mm-hmm.
Healing and Freedom book series. So tell
Yes.
me a little bit about the series in general, and then
Okay.
we'll dive into the particular book that I'm interested in.
Okay. The Healing and Freedom series is based off of my testimony, my life, going back from childhood trauma
Mhm.
to SA, abandonment, home disparity, people pleasing,
Yes.
grief, and the final one was my divorce.
Wow. So just going through different traumas and
Mhm.
navigating your way through those.
Never even acknowledge them. I come from a generation to where we were told, suck it up and keep going. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what I did. I sucked it up and I kept going and I did what I was supposed to. But I never understood, never knew that it was actually eating me up inside. And that's what caused my depression. That's what caused my anxiety. That what caused my exhaustion.
Yeah, mentally and physically.
Mm-hmm.
So what prompted you to start the book series in general? How long ago did you start that?
That has been 2 years. Well, it's been ongoing because the books actually come from my journals.
Wow.
So it comes from my journals. And when my husband left,
Mhm.
I mean, it devastated me. I was grieving the life that I thought I was supposed to have.
Mhm.
And then God came to me. God said to me, you cannot make something I put in your life for a season forever.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So I started going back through my journals, reflecting on why did I do this? How did I do this? Okay, what was going on? And I started just writing the first chapter of We Still Rise. And I ended up showing it to my father and my spiritual sister, who are both authors. And they both told me at two different times, you have to get this out. Your words can help somebody.
Yes, and
So
that's
that was it.
definitely what you're doing.
Hmm.
Yeah. That was a breakthrough for you. And I'm
Yes,
sure
it
that was
was.
like a healing process for you,
That
just
was my
hearing.
healing process. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Once I
Yeah.
heard that voice, then it was on. It was going uphill from there. I mean,
Yeah. I'm so happy to hear that.
things started falling into place. Anxiety hasn't been like it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Depression still comes every now and then, but I
Mm-hmm.
know how to handle it now. I have
Yeah.
what's in me now that I'm able to handle if I go into grief, if I go into
Mm-hmm.
depression, or if
Mm-hmm.
something affects me, I can handle it.
Yes, yes, you have those tools. And I
Yeah.
like that you have your books as journals or as workbooks, right? There's
Mm-hmm.
workbooks. So that
Yes.
way it's that person's own experience and their document and their own experiences, because
Yes.
everyone's healing journey is different and everyone's experiences are different.
Mm-hmm.
So
The only thing
your
I have to
second book
say
is
to
the
the
one.
audience
Mm-hmm.
that if
Mm-hmm.
you're going to do the workbook, be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we're
Yes,
not honest with ourselves.
that is so true.
This
And you
is a
got to look
safe
yourself in the
place.
mirror.
Yeah, this is
Mm-hmm.
your safe place. You have to be honest if you want to heal. Because I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't be honest, you can't fix anything.
Yeah, it's pointless.
Mm-hmm.
It's pointless.
Yeah.
Um, So your second book in
Mm-hmm.
particular is the one that I'm most interested in. I mean, well,
Yes.
all of them I'm very interested in. But that one is where I am in this phase of my life, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell us the name of your book, of this second one, and what the subject matter is?
Okay.
I see.
The
Beyond
book
the
is
Good.
Beyond the Good, and it deals with conditioning to freedom,
Mm-hmm.
breaking the journey from conditioning to freedom. We were conditioned as children to always be a good girl, to
Mm-hmm.
always say yes, to always help others out, do not cause waves. Because if we did any of that, we would be considered a bad girl. And we
Yeah.
never wanted to be titled as a bad girl.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem with that is that it carried on and it carried on until our adulthood, into our marriages, into our work life, to the point where we lost our identities because we were trying to be what other people wanted us to be
Mm-hmm.
so that we could be that good girl.
Mm-hmm.
So that one right there was a hard journey. That was a hard journey for me
Yeah.
because I'm known for always help. I have a mission of service, and I always try to help everybody, always. And then I never knew why I was so exhausted. Said yes, I said yes, I said yes. Even though my plate was piling on, I kept pouring into other people's cups, pouring in their cups, pouring in their cups. And then I realized my cup was empty.
Oh my goodness. That is something that I identify with so closely.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's you get depleted.
Mm-hmm.
You get depleted. And it's hard
Mm-hmm.
when you because I know your journals, I mean your workbooks are faith-based. So you
Yes.
use a lot of the Bible scriptures
Mm-hmm.
and um I was raised a Christian, but I don't know the Bible word from word, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, I can't quote scriptures and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But how is it that you incorporate that ability to say no or not to be that good girl, by using the scriptures to help people understand that that's not what we're intended to do or what
Okay,
we're
so
intended
we
to
have to
be all the
understand
time.
that in the Bible, on the Sabbath, what did God do? Okay. Now, when Jesus had to go off into the wilderness, he went off to pray. It's in there that we need to rest.
Mm-hmm.
God did it, Jesus did it, and even he tells us that he is there with the weary, and he lets us know. We need to be still. We need to take that time to be one because we cannot put into other people unless we put into ourselves.
Yeah.
So, even the the airplanes tell you, put on your mask first before you put on somebody
Right.
else's mask.
Right.
Because you can't do nothing for anybody if you are so exhausted, so torn down, depressed, anxiety, all that stuff. You can't do anything from anybody.
Yeah.
So that journey, you're gonna have to start saying no. and you're
Mm-hmm.
going to get some goodbyes. Because
How about that?
those people who were benefiting from that
Mm-hmm.
no, I mean, from that yes, when you say no, they're not going to know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I started explaining myself. I'm doing this for my mental. And then after a
Yeah.
while, I was like, why do I have to explain that?
Right.
No is a subject verb agreement sentence for me.
Mm-hmm. Is no, period. Is
That's
no
right.
comma. Is
Nope.
yeah.
Not at all. So I started, really just looking at how Jesus and God took that time to actually rest, took that
Mm-hmm.
time to replenish themselves.
Yeah.
Jesus even told the disciples, come with me, we need to pray.
Mm-hmm.
And they stayed still. Now, knowing all the verses right off the top of my head never works. Now, knowing the stories that actually
Yeah.
mean something to me, those are the ones I know.
Yeah.
hmm
I
So,
think that's a good way to put it too. So it
hmm
doesn't you don't have to get hung up on like quoting the exact words, but you
yes,
could
I do.
summarize it in the story.
hmm
And I think it's important to teach our children and
Oh, yeah.
the generations under us
hmm
that it's important to not be a people pleaser, to set
hmm
those boundaries early
hmm
on in life. I have a 10-year-old daughter. I have sons as well, but that's my
That
little
girl.
baby, and I
That
and I
girl.
already recognize that in her, where she wants to just please everyone, every
hmm
friend. Not
hmm
every friend is for every friend, So
Yeah.
you have your friend group from school, and you may
hmm
have your friend group from
hmm
your sports, and you don't have to please everyone, and you don't have
No.
to have everyone all
No.
together. It's going to weigh you down so much.
Mm-mm. Everyone is not entitled to the new you.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. Because you don't fit in that little box anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You're expanded. And you don't need to be trying to squeeze yourself into their box.
Yeah. That could be exhausting.
I know that by experience.
Yes. Yes. So how does the workbook go? So you do coaching as well? So
Yeah.
you check in with people.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah.
So
hmm
how does that work?
Um, right now is mostly friends
Mm-hmm.
that I check on and see how they're doing and um talk to them during their grieving process
Mm-hmm.
and what to do. And then I have some who've dealt with divorce, and we talk about finding your identity again.
Yeah.
So right now it's just that I am going to start spreading my wings. I am
Yeah.
looking at different churches to speak at women's groups, women conferences and stuff. To start getting my mission out and just getting his word. Because everything in there, he tells us what we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
In anxiety, he tells us. In depression, he tells us. Whatever we have going on, it's in there.
Yeah.
hmm
We just have to listen.
Listen,
Yes.
listen. He will tell us. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Beyond the Good Girl, it's a workbook, but it came with a lot of research.
Yeah.
Unlike my first one was just my testimony and
Mm-hmm.
me talking. But Beyond the
Yeah.
Good, I wanted to get into um why, what's in our brains that why we do this. What's the
Yeah.
chemistry in us that pushes us to that? So I did look into the neuroscience. I did look into
Mhm.
why we have to be put in survival mode.
Yeah. Like what's the makeup? Like what
Yes.
is
hmm
yeah.
hmm So my book. This is chapter 1. And it says, The
Mm-hmm.
Birth of the Good Girl and Nice Guy. It has the quote by Chandra Rhimes from Year of Yes. Happiness comes from living as you need to, as you want to, being who you actually are instead of who you think you're supposed to be.
Wow.
And then it gives you a scripture. You were created my innermost being. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. So he made us what we needed to be.
Yes.
But we let other people control us to what they wanted
Mm-hmm.
us to be.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes into the different sciences and how to identify those shapes, those phases in yourself, faith and misinterpretation. That's one thing that I wanted. That's why I push so much with faith and freedom. Feelings and faith
Yeah.
do not work against each other.
Yeah.
A lot of people think because I'm a Christian, I cannot feel down. I cannot be depressed. We all
Mm.
are.
Yeah.
It's
It's
there.
it's human nature. Yeah.
Yes. Even Jesus lost his control when he went into the church and saw what the elders were doing by
Mm-hmm.
changing his father's house into a uh, um, what is that called? Yard sale.
Yeah.
hmm So, I mean, he even lost his control.
Even he yeah.
Yes. I mean,
So we aren't exempt.
we're not. We are going to have trials and tribulations. That is part of life. People will
Mm-hmm.
tell you the only thing I got to do is be black and pay taxes. No, the only thing you got to do is have emotions and learn how to be honest in them.
Yes. That
And
is so
mhm,
important because
yes,
people a lot of times people aren't honest within it and then it just stunts their
hmm
progress and their
yes.
growth.
hmm Or you give excuses. Well, that's just how he always been. That's just how he
Hmm.
always been. You just got to accept it. No, I don't.
Right.
Wrong is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And if me not accepting that makes me a villain in your story, then call me Cruella DeVille.
Yes.
At least I'm gonna have some style with
Yes.
it. So when you go into the journals, I have
Mm-hmm.
journal prompts that make you really think back to where this started, what happened.
Yeah.
Um, it says, what behaviors earned me the most praise as a child?
Hmm. So digging deep.
Digging deep. How
Mm-hmm.
did approval shape my sense of safety?
Yeah.
So it really gets into it. And then it has grounding information and closing perspectives for each chapter.
Oh,
That way,
nice.
you are able to actually write in here. And like I did, go back and reflect. I've gone through the journey this much. Look back on it and it's like, okay, now,
Mm-hmm.
did I complete this? Have I seen this through? What do I need
Yeah.
to do? You
Yeah.
don't need to overwhelm yourself. Just give yourself one or two goals and move on that. When you complete those one or two goals, it's time to look in that book again and add something new.
I like that. So that way it's not overwhelming
It's not.
and yeah, and you go at your own pace.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you could achieve one goal really fast and then the next one could take a long time to get there. You know?
Mm-hmm. And that's just because the journey is long and it will be lonely.
Mhm.
Just because of that, don't let that discourage you.
Yeah.
because we have to walk through the valley in order to get to those mountains.
Yeah. And it's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
I feel. Oh yeah, I feel good now because I will definitely tell you, no, sweetie, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Even work. Okay, I can put that on my to-do list and see when I can take care of it when I finish the priorities that I already have.
Yeah.
And oh, they need this is done now. Then I guess you need to find somebody else to do it.
Mm-hmm. Because I cannot.
I cannot. I have other priorities on my table that I have to get done.
Mm-hmm. I've
Cause think
gone through
about it.
that a lot of times.
Think about it. Cause if you wasn't here, they'll find somebody else.
They'll find somebody else. Yep.
hmm
We are all replaceable
Yes.
for a
hmm
job,
So knowing that you do not have to hurt yourself mentally or physically, I mean your health, in
Yeah.
order to jump through all these hoops. I mean, I'm at the point that I'm not jumping through all those hoops. I got asthma.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not jumping through no more hoops. I'm
Right.
not chasing no
Put
guys.
yourself at risk.
I'm not chasing no guys. I got asthma. I don't run after guys.
I like that. And we don't need to
We don't need
because
to.
yeah.
Because it does tell us a man that finds a wife finds a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
It says he finds, not she.
Yes. We don't have to go searching,
We really don't.
hunting people down. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Yeah. I really like that. And sometimes I think even having it written down. So
Mm-hmm.
the workbook, so you
Mm-hmm.
can reflect on it. And when we have like our relapses, which we all
Yes.
do, and
Yes.
setbacks and things, because life
Mm-hmm.
happens.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like we said, the devil sometimes tries to throw us curveballs and try to
Oh yes.
set us back.
Mm-hmm.
But having it there for you to reference and look at and
Mm-hmm.
say, look how far I came. And
Mm-hmm.
I overcame this before, so I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to overcome this challenge.
Yes.
I think that's important.
Mm-hmm. So if it's easy in your healing journey, that's the devil. I'm sorry. The devil makes things
Yeah.
easy so you can slide back.
Yep.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
if things are hard and you're having trouble getting yourself out of that little box and conforming to what they say and actually expanding your wings, that's God.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to make anything easy because you have to go through the fire
Mm-hmm.
in order to
You have
make
to.
yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's so good. And also I noticed in your series you have Spanish versions too.
Yes.
I love that. So what made you so are you fluent in Spanish?
I am not, but my daughter is. My daughter is
Wow.
half Guatemalan, and when her father passed
Amazing.
away before she was born, but I made
Wow.
sure that she knew about her culture and that I put her in a Spanish immersion school that she was able to learn Spanish from kindergarten all the way
What?
through.
Phenomenal.
So even to the point where she went to study abroad in Argentina. And on this trip, she was not able to speak any English.
That's amazing. That's the
Mhm.
most brave way to do it.
Yes. Yes.
Because you don't have a
Immersion is
choice.
wonderful. Yes, you have no
Yeah, it
choice.
is. Yeah, you have
hmm
no choice. I
hmm
love hearing that. And when I
Yes.
looked on there, I was like, "Oh, wow." So I don't speak Spanish, but I'm a physical therapist
hmm
for infants and toddlers, so little babies, and a lot of my the families that I work with speak Spanish. And
hmm
like it's not just a black thing and it's
It's
not
not.
just it's these
And
these grieving processes and going through healing,
mm-hmm.
it happens in every
Yeah.
culture,
And
every woman.
I said the good girl and nice guy because it happens in us all. But I do
Mm-hmm.
focus on the good girl because we were, back in the day, the female was the pillar of the community.
Mm-hmm.
She helped at the schools. She helped at church. She helped in her neighborhood. She helped in her household.
Yeah.
And all of that kept going from generation to generation. And then we started getting jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Still doing all that and trying to work. We started to find ourselves that, okay, we can't take too many irons.
Yeah.
We really can't. We can't throw too many irons in that fire. We got to be at a point where we able to relax.
Mm-hmm.
And I do mean the peace that is beyond all peace.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with just sitting there. There's sometimes I won't even turn on TV. I'm just sitting there.
Woo. Same here.
And it just gives me time to actually to decompress because
Mm-hmm.
I I'm an educator, so we bring
Mm-hmm.
work home all the time.
Oh
Um,
yes.
but about 15 years ago, I stopped bringing stuff home.
Yeah. You gotta separate it.
I stopped. I was like, if it can't get done now, guess what? It'll be on tomorrow's to-do list.
Mm-hmm.
So now I get home because there was a time when I was coming home from um putting on that mask and being what everybody wanted me to be
Yeah.
at work. And then I come
Mm-hmm.
home and then I'm no good to my own family
Yeah.
because
And they
I'm
feel that.
exhausted. Yes.
Yeah. They feel that.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't understand.
They don't.
They
They
don't. They just
don't.
know that, Mommy, what about us?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
want my
Mm-hmm.
mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My son is 17 years old. He'll still just come and plop on me. And he a big boy. Come and plop on
Yeah.
me like he a darn child.
Same here.
So he
Same
wants his
here.
time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even my kids are athletes. So
My son is too.
man, they want me to show up for every practice, every
Everything.
game,
Everything.
every single thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny because during the pandemic, I did a lot of telehealth. So
Mm-hmm.
my kids were in elementary school at that time, and my
Mm-hmm.
daughter wasn't even she was 4, so she
Mm-hmm.
was she was home, and I would do telehealth, and
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I work with baby infants and toddlers, so I always
Mm-hmm.
have like the voice to cater to those kids, so
Yeah.
real high pitch and like, go
Mm-hmm.
baby, yeah, you did it.
Mm-hmm.
And my kids one time said, Mommy, why do you have a different voice for work than you do for us? We're kids too. And that just shined a light on me.
Yes.
Like, okay, I'm showing up for these kids and these
Mm-hmm.
families and things, but then my kids say that I got a mean voice or like a not so nice voice. They never
Mm-hmm.
would say that I was mean or anything to
Mm-hmm.
them, but they're like,
But
you
it's not
you're
the
so
same.
happy and bubbly with
Yeah.
your clients, and
Mm-hmm.
then you get off and you're like, did you clean your room? Did you do this? And and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, thank y'all for making
Mm-hmm.
mommy aware of that difference
Yes.
of how I portray myself to different
Mm-hmm.
people.
They
And
asked you to take off your mask.
yeah, for sure.
They
For
really do.
sure. And kids are so wise. We have
Mm-hmm.
to and that was like my awakening where I said,
Yeah.
you know what? I need to start showing up for myself so that way I
What's
can
up?
show up for my family more. And
Yes.
then work, because I
Mm-hmm.
do love my job. I do love the kids that I work with.
Mm-hmm.
But I've learned to say no to having
Mm-hmm.
50, 11 cases because then by the time I come home, I don't want to, I didn't want to be active with
Mm-mm.
my family, and they
No.
felt that. And they felt cheated by that. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes.
So that reflection is so, so, so important.
Yes, it is. And the
Yeah.
thing is, we also have to understand our children see us as models. So if we model those behaviors, if we model that negativity, then they're going to end up following those things.
Yeah.
We have to, both of my kids, I mean, I have a very open relationship with them, and they
Mhm.
are both very confident. And my son, definitely 17, he has no problem saying, I can't do that right now.
Yes.
I
Yes.
can't.
That's like a superpower to be able
Hmm.
to acknowledge that at that young of an
Yes,
age.
yes.
It really is.
Hmm.
Um,
I had to build that confidence in them because I knew I didn't have it in myself.
yeah. So it's important to instill that in them. Like,
Hmm.
don't do what mommy did,
I
okay?
didn't want them to repeat what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. And that's something that we have to think about because it is an
Hmm.
ongoing cycle
Hmm.
that's
It
passed down from
is.
generation to generation, and we
Hmm.
have to break it.
Hmm. We do.
Especially in this day and age with social media where everyone puts like the perfect perception of their lives online. And it's
And
so
then
toxic.
these kids see it and it's like, I can do that. But they
Mm-hmm.
don't see the work that goes into
Yeah.
doing this stuff. They don't
Mm-hmm.
see the work that goes into being a great athlete.
Yeah.
They don't see the stuff that goes into being a good student.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they just see, he got all A's, he got A's, B's. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I can do that. Why can't I do that? You got to put the work in.
Yeah, you have to.
Mm-mm.
You have to.
Yes. How that song go? Work, 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 work. Yes.
Yes.
You got to do it.
Yes, because nothing comes easy, like you
No,
said. If
it
it
really
was
doesn't.
easy,
Mm-hmm.
if it was easy,
Yeah. If it's
you
easy,
gotta
it's not worth it.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So, what age group would you say your books are for? So I know it's mainly catering to women, but how young would you say would be beneficial um, for people to get your books?
Oh, I would say college because college, you're really trying to find yourself.
Yeah.
But I am focusing on a new project that's going to hit teens, preteens, and kids, children.
Oh,
So dealing with mental health
awesome.
and conditioning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm spreading my wing. I'm spreading it out.
Yes, I'm
So
so happy to hear
mhm,
that, and I definitely am going to look out for those
mhm,
projects and share it with my audience.
mhm,
Primarily is women is my audience, but I do
mhm.
have a variety of people that watch and listen, and
Good.
I can't wait to share this episode and tag
Mhm.
you and everything and to hear
Yes.
more about your projects because I could see us doing like another episode later down
Yes.
the line
Hmm.
for that age group specifically because
Yes.
they do struggle a lot
They do.
with
Hmm.
with their mental health and
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. This generation, the kids go through a lot more than what we really went through.
Mhm.
We were kids and we
Yeah.
stayed in kids' place.
Mhm.
These kids are growing up and learning about stuff too fast.
Too fast.
So
It's like a scary
yes.
fast.
Now when you start learning about stuff, other people see it.
Yeah.
And they will try to maneuver themselves in that process.
Mhm.
So we really have to be careful with our kids. So
Yeah.
I'm trying. As I said, subject verb agreement sentence explanation mark is there.
Yes. Yes.
No,
And that's
that's that.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope that's the takeaway that people get from this episode. That it's
Mm-hmm.
okay to
Yes,
say no.
it is. It
That
is.
it is okay.
Yeah, they're old enough
And the
so they
people that
won't
don't
it's gonna hurt them.
understand,
Mm-hmm.
the people that don't understand they weren't meant to anyway.
They weren't meant to.
So
Mm-hmm.
it is
Mm-hmm.
what it
That's right.
is.
And they might just be that person for a season. You just gonna have to say bye-bye.
Yeah. And it makes room for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
If that's
Yes.
was meant to be.
Mm-hmm. And
So
once you
tell
actually
every
start saying goodbye, you will start seeing a joy. I'm not talking about happiness. I'm talking about joy come into
yeah.
your heart, a peace that'll start coming into you, and you'll be like, "Where has all this been?"
Mm-hmm.
Because you have let things fall off and fall off and fall off
Yeah.
to the point where he says, "Okay, you're ready."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the payoff. And it's like,
Yes.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you get like a certain glow about yourself and a
Yes.
certain like aura that
Mm-hmm.
surrounds you. And it's like an armor of protection now,
Yes.
So I'm excited about when I receive the book. I'm definitely going to send you a message and let you know how
Yes,
my journey is
ma'am.
going.
Mm-hmm.
And even like once I finish it, if you want to be a guest again, we could discuss like how
Awesome.
I learned through it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be great to share. So
Yes.
can you tell everyone how to get a hold of your book and your socials so that way they can find
Mhm.
you?
Okay, my books are available on Amazon, T.R. Monroe, and they're also available on my website, which is trmonroebooks with a s.com. The difference between those two options is that my website, the books will come to you autographed.
I'm glad I got it from the website.
So, yeah. So we
Oh, I love
I
it.
I like that to thank people for their support.
Yeah.
So now social media I can be found on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok,
All the
as
things.
all of them as author T.R. Monroe.
Okay.
Now find me. Look at my
Yeah.
videos, look at my posts, and just see what I have been about. Am I perfect? No. Will I slide? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But will I come back stronger? Yes.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and I just want to congratulate you on your journey and thank
Thank
you
you.
for your testimony to have
Mm-hmm.
people learn through your experiences and you're helping other people get through theirs, whatever that grief or trauma that they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Um, is helping our
Thank
community of women, our community of African Americans, and
mm-hmm.
just being a human,
Being human.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because it's something that we all deal with. So I
Yes.
appreciate you for that. And I would
You.
tag you when we post. And yes, I can't wait for this to air. It'll air
Mm-hmm.
I think in a couple weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So,
All right.
oh, a couple weeks. Oh, that'd be good. That'd
Yes.
be right around birthday time.
Oh, well, happy early
Thank
birthday. When's your
you.
birthday?
September 3rd.
Oh, nice. My mom's birthday
Mhm.
is September 18th. So she's a Virgo.
Virgo.
Y'all Virgos. Yeah. Mine was this past Wednesday, the 19th. So I'm
Okay.
a Leo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but happy early
Thank
birthday.
you and happy belated birthday.
Thank you. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll
I
talk to you soon,
will.
Miss Monroe. All
Thank
right.
you.
You're
Bye bye.
welcome. Bye bye.